I'm not gonna lie. I feel really giddy for this message. It's like it's been building, it's been building, it's been building. And this is a timeless message. I'm going to say that for sure. It is timeless, though on the day that I'm filming this, later in the evening, Mars is going to be conjunct Uranus in the sign of Gemini. And it's almost like this collective has been feeling this build to like this tipping point, is what it feels like. And I'm so excited to dive into this. Like, I almost kind of want it to be cozy and like settle in, get your drink, a little something to sip on, and just like settle in. Welcome for those of you who are new here. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here on my other account, which is linked, where things are linked. I go by Astremia, where I do evolutionary astrology. If you feel that call to support me in my work, the best way you can do that is subscribing to my newsletter. It's totally free. Every Monday, I send you an email about the astro forecast for the week ahead. So, it's interesting. Like, I'm totally feeling a bunch of nerves coming up for this. And yeah, and I just heard, like, it's okay. Like, it's going to be okay. Okay, and then my screen over here on my phone went off, and I have it up because last night my dreams really kind of solidified this message that is present. So, and this is, gonna be quite a substantial message, is what I'm feeling. And so I will probably get into pulling cards, but right now it's sort of just like a channeling avenue. So okay, yeah, there's so much. I feel like I needed to give people like time to like leave. The impatience is a signal that it's going to take longer for some people. Like, and now I'm seeing 222 on the timer. Okay. It's about balance. Now I'm seeing that Two of Pentacles that we were really sitting with this full moon in Capricorn that just happened recently. Now, um, on my notes, the reason I'm looking off is because my notes here. Okay. There's this sort of feeling, like, that feeling where like you're in a parked car and somebody next to you like drives forward and it feels like you're going backwards. There's this weird sort of feeling that is coming up in the energy that's like this weird like time warping energy. And then this also came through is you are a time bender and a time traveler for this collective. Like, this is very clear. Like, you are doing some wild time, like, I'm seeing you like pulling together like opportunities, but it's not like you're doing anything. It's this energetic work that you've been doing on the inside. You're moving right now. It's again, it's kind of like this push pull energy. If that we'll try to connect this. And I feel like I'm saying just word soup right now. Mercury's retrograde. Your girl's ruled by Mercury, so patience as this message comes out. There is a part of you that is being asked to take action in the 3D, while another part of you is completely going into like a deeper level of hermiting energy. And it's not hermiting in the way that like you're doing internal work. It's you honoring your own energy. That's ultimately what this comes down to. Like, you honoring what you've been cultivating. Like, you've been doing a lot of work. And then what I wrote here, collective sliding back into a more internal introverted energy, connecting with other people to be brought into success with teamwork. Because what they literally showed me, and it was so funny, from the movie Talladega Nights, where like him and his partner, like they do this slingshot where like one of them goes behind that car and they hook on, and then they do this crazy maneuver that like launches one of them forward to success. Oh, and I got choked up when I said success. Like, there's something like brewing that is really lining you up for success. And it's sort of like you're being asked to sit with the feelings of, it's not the fear of failure, it is the fear of success. And the word coalescing is coming up. I know the word. I know it's like things coming together. Coalescing. Process of coming or growing together to form a single entity in mass or system. Okay. Derived from the Latin coalescere, which is to grow together, merging, fusing, combining elements into a whole. This also is okay, there's so many pieces. It's going to all come together, but it feels important for me to name all these threads so then we can start weaving them together. So bear with me. And it's interesting my ego's coming in because I'm dual recording this. Right, I'm recording for, like, different platforms, so there's different areas, and it's almost weird because I can feel, like, how this message is stretching across to the different audiences, and so I'm, like, really trying to weave these threads together because there's something about, these different energies coming together. Now, coalescing. Yesterday, my brother said something to me in the moment where he asked me to not be this one version of myself, but to be this other version of myself. And I said, well, you can't have one without the other, because when you take the two of those and you put them together, that is me. And it had to do with like intellectualism and then mysticism. I'm like, I am both. I'm both extremely intelligent and also deeply spiritual and mystical. Like they work together. It's sort of this idea of like magic is just science we can't explain, and science is magic we can't explain. There's something about the unification of the cerebral energy with the mystic energy that is coming together. And the way spirit has been showing it to me throughout the last couple messages that I've been seeing, and they literally showed it to me, is like, and I heard like you're in a vacuum right now, like things are like speeding up. Oh, and I heard warp speed, but also it feels like you're not moving at all. God, this energy is so interesting to me. Back to what I was trying to explain, because it's like everything's coming in very quickly, but I have to like take each piece and bring it into word and form to translate it to you. Um, I've been seeing like kind of yin yang, but it's like at the center of it is like this prismatic energy where it's like you're merging together two halves to create a whole, and there's this sort of like quasar effect that comes. It's when a black hole like explodes. Like it is this massive moment that is building for you. And I get the feeling that you already know what that is. And my ear just popped as I said that, like clarity of hearing. You already know, you've already heard the signal, and it's just a matter of pieces falling into place. There are still things that need to be let go of. They just showed me like ribbons drifting off on the breeze. Like there's still releasing happening. And I'm seeing like scales now. They're like, there's so much building in your future, and you feel that. And it's now like kind of like, they just showed me the this, oh my god, this is really a moment for you guys of like, are you going to make the changes and shifts to actually create the life you desire or not? And they showed me the scene from Divergent where, what's her name, Tish or Trish, I can't remember, is like running, like she has that moment to jump on the train, and she's running and she's running, and it's just like, is she going to do it? Right? And it's kind of that moment of like, will I make it? Will I make it? And then I do, doesn't the doesn't somebody help her? I don't remember, but I do see somebody's hand reaching out and pulling you. So there is, it's almost like, will there be people on the other side of this change? Will there be people to still hold my hand? Will there be people who actually want to be a part of my energy? And like I already channeled in my dreams, and the things that have been coming through is that like a big portion of this change is actually connecting you to people that are also on the same track as you. Now they're showing me the racetrack again. Okay. So, whew, okay. All right. It is time to dive deeper, right? Again, I'm seeing that hand. I just keep hearing, you got this. You got this. Time to actually bring in some different forms of divination. And I'm just going to ask, as we're, I heard like reaching this event horizon. That's really what it feels like. Like there, and this is really a big choice point that is coming up for you. A big like, all right, are we doing this thing or not? And I'm seeing like your higher self, like it really is higher self driven. That was also coming through in the dreams where it like your higher self is like fully taking the wheel. Like is like it's time to release the fears, and like they're inviting you to feel the fears but still choosing joy, still choosing love. And like the feelings that it was more feeling based in my dreams. Like I saw things happening, I was witnessing things, but it was like operating from this just very clear sense of self trust and devotion, like deeply, deeply trusting yourself. And I just want to know, like, as we approach this event horizon, just support energetically. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this. We just got Uranus and Sagittarius in the first house. You're about to be set free. And I heard, this is the part when I say I don't wanna, I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free. But it's not like really, I think that song is related to love, but it's really like you are breaking free. This is literally like a whole shift of like, oh my gosh. And now they're just showing me like, you may have been having like some pretty intense, like euphoric energy pop into your field lately where it's like, am I on something? Like, what's going on? What is this? And it'll come in and then it's like, and then it's gone. And it's like, what was that? And it's like, I heard like your future is calling. Your future is calling. Maybe that's what I'll title this. Because wow, because this for me is just literally showing a massive change in your personality. And it's not even like you changing, it's actually you being you for the first time ever. In the first time in forever. Now the songs are coming in. And you actually, it's so interesting because I don't know if you actually see, you, Spirit showed me blindfolds where it's like you actually can't see what's on the other side of this. And it's funny because it's almost, they're giving me this sort of feeling where they're like blindfolding you and Spirit's leading you. And then they're like, you take the blindfold off and then you're on a stage and you're like, how did I get here? Is kind of the feeling I'm getting with this. Wow. And I'm hearing the flower incantation from Tangled. Flower gleam and glow, let my power shine. It's not take back what like you're reclaiming a part of you that I don't think that you knew was lost. Is sort of this feeling. And in this process of, I heard separation, because there is this like separation, right? Your new life will cost you your old one kind of thing. Okay, they really want me to focus on the Sagittarius energy, which is this spiritual devotion. Like you are shifting into a completely new lens of life. And they keep showing me like the third eye, like your perception, and they're showing me like a pupil dilated. It like your aperture is going to be so open. Insights, downloads coming in. Okay. Now we can dive in deeper. But with Uranus, it's like you don't see this, you don't see what's on the other side of this leap. It's just literally Spirit's like the timing is coming up, and you're going to have that moment that says jump, and you just have to jump. Right. And it's making me think of actually a channel, love her, Eliza Day said something very similar. And I'm like, I know a lot of readers have been picking up on a similar collective thread. It's always interesting to see how those unfold, where it's just like, she made this comparison to like a roller coaster, like when you're in line for a roller coaster and you're just debating, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? And by the time you get there, you have to make the choice. And that's what's coming up here, where it's like, oh, and I feel sick in my stomach just saying that. Like a lot of you guys are like, okay, what just fell? This is an amplified card. Oh, it's way deep under here. I'm sorry if I'm showing you guys my undies. Oh my god. And I'm going to try to keep this open for people that this, you know, this is legacy energy. And I do, again, I want to keep it open for those of you who are like maybe not searching specifically for love. But this for me is really speaking to a deeper unification of like your inner, like again, with that merging, with that coming together, that centering that is happening. Ugh, guys, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, they keep showing me like the Sailor Moon transformation, and now I'm seeing Tuxedo Mask too, like where it's like this sort of like my ego really wants to keep this open for people. So use your discernment, right? I'm going to talk about relationship, but this could be relationship with you and God, you and your higher self, a deeper inner union. Okay. So like, please ad lib where you need for this to connect with you. And also maybe this is just the point where like, you know that your path is different and you leave the message from here, which is totally fine too. I just ultimately want to give you guys that permission slip that you may need of like, okay, it's so funny. I was like, I need to, gotta reapply to talk about this. And I heard like, this is the part where I break free. Oh my gosh. And launch. Yeah. Oh my God, guys. This card for me is like movement of love. And then we have the rose underneath it. And then we have the other partnership card. We have the lion. We have this fertile energy. So okay, it's very clear that romantic connection is on its way. And now I heard like the song from, is that from Ice Age? Uh It's like I'm on my way. Um okay, I'm getting just really distracted by this energy in the sense that like it's just overwhelmingly positive. And my eyes just drifted back to inner compass guides because you've been like following the call of your own inner compass. You've been following your own signs and signals. You've been following it and you've been listening. And now it's like you're being asked to make this leap of faith. And I don't, you guys are actively watching my ego battle this. Okay. With the fault line and the stone, because I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this leap of faith into this new life, right? All of this build up for what? For what? And it's to break down your old foundations and to actually invite in again, again with the, oh my God, they're literally showing me like your life that you're in presently is literally crumbling. It's crumbling and you're running as the earth is like falling behind you. And it's like, will you leap? You guys have caught glimpses of this. I know. Okay, now they're talking. Okay, we have the threshold. Okay. Okay, and the dead end. Like you can't go back. Okay. So now they're bringing back me into a sort of vision that I had with myself this morning. Coming back to this time traveler piece, right? We dropped that at the start. Coming back to that time traveler piece. Your future self literally has been sitting with you and like dropping little breadcrumbs of like glimpses of your future. So those little things that you're seeing of the happy relationship, of the fulfillment, of the like life that you're living, you're not supposed to do it alone. Again, with my message, like there's clearly at least one person very clearly here that wants you to succeed as much as you desire to succeed, right? And it's almost like, again, with this idea of success, having, You've never actually had somebody who oh, who's actually, like, cheered you on at the level that you've had to, like, um I'm hearing the lyric, like, "I get back up when I get," and, like, or, like, whatever that lyric is, like, you've continually have been the one to pick yourself off the ground, and this next chapter of your life is asking a lot more of you, and you can't do it alone. Okay? This is the union that you've been asking for, and I don't feel like I need to read into the connection or the partners okay, just, like, we know this is coming. I'm going to ask about signs and signals for you guys. Literally, Spirit's like, mm. They're like, you'll know when you'll know. Okay. Well, just saw the King of Wands fall from this deck. Oh my God. And literally the Lovers. You'll know when you'll know. Yeah, they just literally, Spirit's like, just let them know that love is on the other side of this. But this choice point isn't about choosing love, it's about you choosing yourself. That's what they want to make very clear. And I want to dive deeper into, like, this moment that is happening, right? This event horizon 4. It's about your foundations and masculine. Okay. And your home. Okay. And just okay. Well, they're just giving me the same thing over again, which is basically like you can build your life with another person. And or again, for people that, like, relationship isn't that piece, it's like you get to redetermine what like legacy looks like for you with this new version of self that you are meeting on the other side of this choice point. Okay? Wow. I didn't I I'm going to do an extended. I'm going to do an extended where we touch on what is, like, holding you back, what the last little trails of fear with this, and get some signs on who this person is, okay? Because I feel like this is more, it's such a broad message. And yeah, okay. So extended is going to be the fears that are coming up with taking this leap and then who this person is, okay? So I'll see you in the extended if you guys choose to join me there. I would love to see you there. If not, totally fine. All of my offerings are linked down below. I have a new one that just I released. It's new. It's a one-on-one, like, actual live reading with me for those of you who are interested. I've not offered that yet. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.